Hello guys. So one of the students or one of the users and asked me that how you can add a subdomain inside of Firebase hosting environment. So here is a quick tutorial about it. So these are the steps. Let's say you have an Angular app. So you need to build the app using ng-build prod. Once you build the app, you can see a dist folder here and you can see the name of your app. Then you have to do Firebase in it, and for that you need to log into your Firebase console and allow your VS Code to access your Firebase. Then there is a command Firebase deploy only hosting. When you do Firebase in it, you have to select hosting. I'll show you how to do it exactly. And then once you do the hosting, you need to connect the domain using GoDaddy or any other DNS provider that you have. Once you get connected with the GoDaddy with the Firebase, and now you can connect the subdomain. After this, you can connect the subdomain inside Firebase dashboard. So when you gonna add a subdomain to Firebase, it will give you an IP address with a DNS name, and that record needs to be submitted inside your DNS provider. For example, in this tutorial, I am using GoDaddy and Firebase to do all these things. So let's start. First of all, let's say I have multiple accounts, so I'll go and log out from the Firebase existing account. Then I need to do login to that Firebase account where I want to do the hosting part. It takes some time to log out from the system, and these are the simple 6 steps that you need to do to deploy your application inside on a subdomain. Here is a dashboard where you can see the hosting available, where there are multiple sites you can host. So Firebase hosting provides multi-site hosting where you can host your dev site, your staging site, your production site, and then you can do all those transfer from one development environment to staging to production environment. I think it's logged out, and I'll do Firebase login. Once I'll do Firebase login. Once I'll do Firebase login, it asks me yes, and it opens in the same browser. Let's say you have multiple browsers opened up, like the way I have. You have to open the same browser where you have your exact app, and then I go and I log in with the account, and it says that Firebase CLI login successful. I have logged in. This is the previous settings, so I need to store it, and I'll go the first step, ng-build prod. So this is my application. I'll do ng-build prod. What ng-build prod does is when we give when we build an app, then we deploy it. We cannot deploy the app that runs in a local environment using ng-serve. ng-build prod create a dist folder with multiple JavaScript files, all the SS files that you use, all the images that you use, and combine them to publish your application. ng-build prod takes all your data, all your the components that you build into one single or multiple JavaScript files. If you define multiple modules, multiple feature modules inside your Angular application, then it creates. So let the ng-build prod run. Meanwhile, we'll go to our GoDaddy environment where we have to add the subdomain. So I'll go to my GoDaddy environment and go to my product. Inside my product, you can see there are multiple domains I have. One domain I need to choose. Sorry. So if I check eGolak, it is a new project I am working on. If I go to eGolak, where I can see use my domain, and inside this, not this one, manage DNS. again egoluck.com, and I click on the domain name. It makes me come to the setting, and when I come to the settings, I go down a little bit and I click on manage DNS. Once I click on manage DNS, there is all the IP address and other information is there. We need to create this a record that Firebase gives. So now the build has been processed and we have to do Firebase in it, the second part. First, we did the login. So let me add that step also. Firebase log out. If you have logged in with a different application, different Firebase project, and then Firebase login, you open to the browser, same browser, and then you log in, and then you do ng build prod, the same process that's running up here, and then you're going to do Firebase init. So as soon as this gets finished, this is finished. So as you can see, there are different JavaScript files generated, right? And you do this Firebase init. Once you do Firebase init, you say yes, and you select Firebase hosting. So selection happens through spacebar. So you can do up arrow, and click on a spacebar to select and deselect. So I go hosting and select it and hit enter. It asks me the directory. So my directory of the dist folder is this one, dist and egoluck. So I'll do dist/egoluck. It asks me to configure the single page app. It asks me to rewrite the whole index.html file. I'll say no, because we have already our index.js in HTML file that we generated. Again, it asks to rewrite. I say no, and then the JSON has been generated. So it says that public dist egoluck. Now I do Firebase deploy only hosting. So this way, it takes my application from local and deploy it to Firebase hosting, giving it a subdomain name. As you can see, all the files are going up to the cloud, to Firebase cloud, and it gives me this URL. So let's try to open this URL. So it opens up an application here. And then now it opens up in a different browser. I want to open it in a subdomain or domain that you have. So what I'll do, I'll go to the Firebase console. I can see the same application 992A7 here. I click on view. When I click on view, I have already added one domain. I delete the domain. Now I need to add a custom domain. So I'll do app dot, let's say I want to add dashboard.egoluck.com, and I click on continue. It will give me a record to add to the DNS providers. It asks me to add a record inside your GoDaddy account, and I'll go to my GoDaddy account, and what I'll do, I add a name server a DNS type A. I'll add the host. So you need to select the subdomain name, dashboard, what it wants to point for, this, and save. So this way you have added a subdomain. Now what Firebase hosting does, it sets up its own certificate. So once the certificate has been achieved, this app will start to open up. When the propagation finishes, this site will start opening up whatever you have deployed. And thank you so much, guys. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. Thank you.